This is not a fake plant. It might look like one, with its perfect waxy leaves, but I can assure you, it is quite alive. It is the remarkable Hoya obovata, a plant I've come to admire for its stoic beauty. Many know it as the silver dollar vine, a fitting name indeed. Its leaves are wonderfully round and thick, like a pocket full of old coins scattered along a trailing vine. Some are a deep, solid green, while others are splashed with a delicate silver speckling that shimmers when it catches the light. It has a certain charm, a quiet confidence that few other houseplants possess. It doesn't scream for attention. The true magic of this plant is how it thrives on what seems like pure indifference. I once placed one on a high shelf, and amidst the flurry of garden chores and filming schedules, simply forgot about it for weeks. When I finally remembered climbing a ladder to retrieve what I feared would be a withered casualty, I was met with a delightful surprise. The plant was not just surviving, it looked even more splendid. New glossy leaves had unfurled, their silvery patterns more pronounced than before. The secret to the Hoya obovata's easygoing nature lies in its ability to store water. Those charming coin-like leaves are not just for show. They are fleshy reservoirs that allow the plant to endure long periods of drought. This is why the most common mistake is not neglect, but rather too much kindness. Overwatering is the primary foe of this stoic vine. Drowning the roots in soggy soil will lead to rot far more quickly than forgetting to water it for a fortnight. The key is to let the soil dry out almost completely between waterings. A simple touch test will tell you everything you need to know. To water your Hoya, simply stick your finger about an inch into the soil, or two. If you feel any moisture, put the watering can down and walk away. It is not yet time. If the soil feels bone dry, then you may give it a thorough drink. Water the soil until you see it run freely from the drainage hole. This ensures the entire root ball is hydrated. Then allow it to drain completely before placing it back on its saucer. During the cooler, darker months of winter, it needs even less water as growth slows. Finding the perfect spot for your Hoya obovata is less about finding a single ideal location and more about understanding what it enjoys. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light. Think of dappled sunlight filtering through a tree canopy. That is the quality of light it loves best. Dappled light falling on an indoor plant. A position near an east-facing window where it can receive the gentle morning sun is wonderful. A spot a few feet back from a south-facing window also works well. A spot a few feet back from a west-facing window also works well. Just make sure the harsh, direct rays of the afternoon sun don't fall directly onto its leaves. Too much direct sun can scorch the foliage, leaving unsightly brown patches. However, do not despair if your home is not flooded with sunlight. One of the Hoya's most forgiving traits is its tolerance for lower light conditions. While it may not grow as quickly, or be as likely to produce its fragrant flowers in a shadier spot, it will certainly survive. The leaves might become a darker green, they might lose some of their vibrant silver variegation, and the stems might become a bit longer between the leaves, a sign it's stretching for light. But it will live on, a testament to its adaptability. This makes it a versatile choice for various rooms and orientations within a home. The presence of a plant like the Hoya obovata can do wonders for the atmosphere of a room. It is a well-known fact that indoor plants can improve our mood. The simple act of looking at a living green thing can reduce stress and create a sense of calm and well-being. This plant, with its serene rounded leaves, is particularly good at this. It also contributes, in its small way, to a healthier indoor environment. Plants naturally release moisture into the air through transpiration, and their leaves can trap airborne dust particles, making your space a bit cleaner. Consider placing your Hoya where you can appreciate its trailing habit. It looks magnificent cascading from a hanging basket in the corner of a room, its long vines creating a living curtain of green. It is equally at home on top of a tall bookshelf, or on a cabinet where its foliage can spill gracefully over the edge. You could also place it on a desk or on a windowsill, and provide it with a small trellis or frame to climb. This encourages a different type of growth, creating a more upright and compact display. The choice is yours. The plant is happy to oblige. The simple, bold form of the Hoya obovata lends itself beautifully to a minimalist aesthetic. Its clean lines and unfussy appearance mean it does not need an ornate pot to shine. In fact, a simple container often works best. A plain white ceramic pot, for example, will create a striking contrast that makes the deep green and silver of the leaves pop. A terracotta pot offers a more rustic, earthy feel that complements the plant's natural origins. For a hanging display, a woven basket made of seagrass. For a hanging display, a woven basket made of jute adds texture and a touch of bohemian charm. The key is to let the plant be the star of the show. This plant is also incredibly easy to share, which is one of the great joys of gardening. Propagating a Hoya obovata is a straightforward and rewarding process. All you need to do is take a cutting from a healthy vine. Ensure the cutting has at least 2 or 3 leaves and a couple of nodes, the small bumps on the stem where leaves and roots emerge. You can then place the cut end in a glass of water. Within a few weeks, you will see small white roots begin to sprout from the nodes. In the end, what this plant offers is more than just a decorative object. It offers a relationship, albeit a very low-maintenance one. It is a quiet form of companionship. There is a simple satisfaction in watching a new leaf unfurl, perfectly round and glossy. There is a sense of accomplishment in seeing it thrive with minimal intervention, a gentle reminder that not everything in life requires constant effort and worry. For those of us with busy lives, this plant is a welcome reprieve. It is a small piece of the natural world that we can invite into our homes without adding another chore to our list. The Hoya obovata is the ideal plant for anyone who has ever said, "I can't keep plants alive." It is a forgiving teacher. It shows you that you can, in fact, nurture a living thing. Its needs are so basic